Juicing is good for those people who are always on the go and who want to supplement their diet with more fruits and vegetables. So it's great for day gamers and travelers who want to just have more vitamins and nutrients in their already healthy diet. Now, one of the positive advantages is that you obviously don't have to carry around all that extra weight with you, and you don't have to be constantly chewing on things in places that might seem inappropriate. And then it's just a nice change of pace from having water or coffee all the time. And so one of the obvious disadvantages is that you might not get the whole nutrients as if you were eating it whole, and you might not get some of the fiber that comes with that. So what kind of things do you need to start juicing? First off, you need a juicing machine. The one I have at home and currently using is called the Breville Juice Fountain Plus. It ran about maybe $120 or $130, and it's a pretty good machine because it has 2 different settings that you can use, and it's very streamlined in terms of the process of juicing. And so what else do you need? You need obviously fruits and vegetables. There's a local store near my home where they have really fresh vegetables, and I always grab it from there. And in general, it's pretty cheap too. And then one of the last recommendations I have is getting a peeler. You'll see it in the video in a little bit, where it's a peeler that I'd gotten from an Asian supermarket, and it really does wonders for carrots that I always like to drink. So what kind of things do I like to juice? I have 2 usual things that I do. The first one being just straight carrots. It has this really nice sweet flavor to it once you juice it through. And some of the obvious benefits of carrots are it helps with your vision. It has that vitamin A to help with your night vision. And then the other part that you might not know is that it helps protect against skin damage. So if you're traveling all the time and you're also using suntan lotion, just having the extra nutrients from the carrots will help you out. It couldn't hurt, right? And the other combination that I like to juice is cucumbers, celery, and cantaloupe or honeydew, your preference. And so this is going to have some of those vitamin B and those vitamin C's that help you with your energy. And with the celery, it's going to help a little bit with your digestion as well. Some other things that I had tried juicing that didn't work out too well are different herbs and leafy vegetables, apples and berries. With the leafy vegetables, I found that I didn't get as much juice out of it as I had wanted. And it would probably be a better idea just to throw it in a blender and make it with some kind of shake, so you get more of the nutrients from that. And the leaf itself doesn't have much water content, so I think it would be better just to do it in a blender. And then my experiences with apples is that it's generally good if you make it that day and drink it that day. But if you leave it maybe 3 days out, it starts turning brown, as apples usually do, and then it starts fermenting and it turns kind of sour. So it's something that I wouldn't recommend if you were trying to do a bulk kind of juicing. And my other experience is with berries. Again, berries, you're not going to get much juice out of it just because it doesn't have that much water content. And it would just be better just to eat them whole, or just wash them and throw it in a blender to get it mixed in a shake or something. And so how do I like to juice? Basically, you definitely want to wash the fruits and vegetables to make sure it's nice and clean and free of dirt. And then another part is sometimes I like to peel things. So with carrots, I found that you don't really have to peel the skin of it, but I found there to be less froth that came out after I peeled the skin. So that's just my preference. You can experiment it with it and see what you like. And then afterwards, what I do is I can either like make it in bulk or just juice for that day. So with bulk, you can make a huge batch, run it through, and then you can just pour it in a big orange juice bottle, throw it in the fridge, and just have a nice glass anytime you want to. And in general, the juices I found last about 3 or 4 days. So anything more than that, the flavor starts changing, and then it doesn't have as much good stuff for you in there. Or if you have more time on your hands, you can always juice that same day and have it that same day. And with that, I would maybe pour it into a Deer Park water bottle and then just throw it in my lunch pack and then just drink it on my way to work or at lunch. And juicers are really easy to buy. You can run on Amazon, check out Breville. There's another popular brand which I don't remember the name of off the top of my head. But just kind of do your research and just give it a go. And then let me know how your experience is.
First you're going to need some kind of juicer. And then you're going to need some fruits and veggies. I'll go over a little bit later about which ones are good. And I highly recommend one of these. It's one of the peelers I got at an Asian supermarket. And it works wonders. So definitely good. And so basically, I'll go through it real quick. You know, just juice it. So that was maybe about 8 or 9 carats, and you get about, looks like 400 mils.